All right, let's dive in. Today, we're not just looking at a light fixture. We're actually going to deconstruct the entire idea behind what makes something a true statement piece. And we're going to use this incredible modern marble chandelier as our case study to really understand how just one single item can completely transform a room.
So let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever stood in one of your rooms, maybe your living room or bedroom, and just felt like something's missing? You can't really put your finger on what it is, but you just know that little bit of magic, that spark, it just isn't there.
You know, that feeling is so universal. Designers actually have a name for it. They call it the just okay room. It's a space that works, right? It's functional, but it doesn't have any personality. It doesn't feel like it's a reflection of you.
I think we've all been there. The sofa is fine, the wall color is fine, but the overall feeling is just a bit flat. It's uninspired. It's missing that one central anchor that brings in character and warmth, that special something that really turns a house into a home.
And this is often where the problem and the solution lies. On one side, you've got your standard generic lighting. Yeah, it lights up the room, it does its job, but it doesn't add anything. On the other side, you have statement lighting. It's artistic. It creates warmth. It makes the entire space feel curated, like every single piece was chosen with intention.
So if the problem is a lack of character, then the solution is a sculptural one. It's about thinking of a key piece in your room, not just for what it does, but for what it is.
And that brings us right to the heart of it, the definition of a statement piece. It's not just about being fancy or expensive. It's an object that goes way beyond its basic job to become a genuine work of art. It's meant to be the absolute crowning jewel of the room.
I love this quote because it just nails it. Notice the wording here. It's not just a marble lamp. It's a breathtaking fusion. That language tells you everything. It's framing this object as a deliberate piece of art that blends the wild, raw beauty of nature with clean, modern design.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's really deconstruct this thing. What are the specific ingredients that take this chandelier from being just a light to being that crowning jewel we're talking about?
Well, it all starts with the core material, natural marble. The absolute magic of marble is its uniqueness. Because that veining is created by nature over millions of years, no two pieces are ever the same. Each one has its own story etched into it, which automatically gives it this exclusive, high-end feel.
And that's really the key, isn't it? You can mass-produce a shape, you can mass-produce a color, but you absolutely cannot mass-produce the random, intricate story told by a piece of natural stone. It's like having nature's fingerprint right in your home.
But look, a great material isn't enough on its own. The design philosophy has to be just right. And here, it's all about that sleek, modern form. The clean lines and minimalist shape don't compete with the marble. They showcase it. They let that complex, natural pattern be the star of the show, while making sure the piece fits beautifully into a modern space without being too loud or overpowering.
Of course, at the end of the day, it still has to work as a light. And what's so clever here is how versatile it is. You hang it over a kitchen island, and it's providing this brilliant, focused light for tasks. But put that same piece over a dining table, and suddenly it's creating an intimate, warm glow. It's designed to completely adapt its function and its mood to whatever room it's in.
So when you start putting all these pieces together, the unique material, the thoughtful design, the versatile function, you realize what's happening. This isn't just about buying an object. It's about making an investment in the entire feeling of your home. It's an investment in ambiance.
This is really about a total shift in mindset. It's reframing the whole act from being a simple purchase to being an act of creation. You're not just filling a space anymore. You are actively curating an environment that feels luxurious and, maybe most importantly, feels deeply and truly personal.
And that kind of choice has a lasting impact, a ripple effect. First, it just elevates your everyday life, giving you something truly beautiful to look at. Second, it lets you actually control the mood with light, creating a captivating atmosphere. And third, because you're investing in quality, natural materials, and timeless design, you're creating value that will last way beyond some passing trend.
So I'll just leave you with this one final thought to mull over for your own space. Ask yourself this. Does your lighting just illuminate the room, or does it actually transform it? Because the answer to that question, I think, says everything about the difference between just having a house and creating